What is nitrogen tie-up from cover crops and how can farmers manage it? Imagine planting cover crops to boost your soil health, only to find your main crop struggling because of a hidden issue. That issue is nitrogen tie-up, a common challenge in sustainable farming. When cover crops with high carbon to nitrogen ratios, like cereal rye or grasses, break down, tiny microbes in the soil start to consume nitrogen to decompose the plant material. This temporarily reduces the amount of nitrogen available for your next crop. It's like the microbes are borrowing nitrogen from your soil, and they don't pay it back immediately. Legume cover crops such as hairy vetch or crimson clover are different. They have low carbon to nitrogen ratios and can actually add nitrogen to the soil through a process called nitrogen fixation. These crops help balance out the nitrogen levels, reducing the risk of tie-up. But non-legumes, especially grasses and brassicas, tend to have higher ratios, which means they can cause nitrogen immobilization during their decomposition. This can last from a few weeks to a couple of months, depending on the crop and conditions. Timing is everything when managing nitrogen tie-up. If you're planting high-carbon cover crops like rye, cut them early, ideally when they are less than 8 inches tall. This limits the amount of residue that microbes need to decompose, reducing nitrogen immobilization. Also, keep an eye on how much biomass the cover crop produces. Large amounts of residue with high carbon content can tie up a lot of nitrogen, so you might need to add some fertilizer to compensate. Incorporating legume cover crops into your rotation can naturally boost nitrogen levels, but make sure they have enough time to grow and fix nitrogen before you terminate them. If your next crop is a nitrogen-hungry plant like corn, consider applying starter nitrogen fertilizer or sulfur near planting time. This can help offset any temporary nitrogen shortage caused by cover crop decomposition. From a land investment point of view, understanding nitrogen tie-up is key. It influences soil fertility, crop yields, and input costs, all of which affect the value of farmland. Proper cover crop management can improve soil health and nutrient cycling, making your land more productive over time. On the other hand, poor management can lead to lower yields and higher fertilizer expenses, which can hurt profitability and land value. In short, nitrogen tie-up happens when microbes use soil nitrogen to break down high-carbon cover crop residues. Farmers can manage it by choosing the right cover crops, timing their termination carefully, and adjusting fertilizer plans accordingly. This approach helps keep soil nitrogen available for crops, supports sustainable practices, and can boost the long-term health and value of farmland.